Twitter, Facebook, it's just kind of people talking about whatever's current on internet really.
I use Facebook. I sometimes use my phone. I'm not really your average teenager. I don't really use social media that much.
I use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's just keeping in touch with people really.
Well, I'm a student and most of my friends live back in Norfolk, and I've got family in Australia and New Zealand and stuff. So like it's good to catch up with them using Facebook and stuff.
Just a way to communicate with all your friends and to get in contact with people that you haven't seen for a while, like school friends. Now we're at university, so
it's good to have a good nosy as well.
I think freedom of speech, people are entitled to it. At the Olympics, you know, Tom Daley, the diver, somebody said on Twitter, you've let your dad down or something, and his dad had just like passed away and he'd got like a brain tumour or something, so that's stuff like that's a bit far, obviously, but I don't think it should be censored. I think it works both ways. I think people have been careful in case everyone finds out what they said, but sometimes people have used it as a platform to let everyone know what they've said. So London riots, for example, people using the BlackBerry Messenger, weren't they, to talk about it and like say we'll meet you or whatever. If there's some sort of filter they could put on to see who's discussing what, and then maybe that'd be a good way of regulating to stop these things happening.
It's because I don't say certain things because of what other people will think. It's more of like the pressure of what like my peers would say if I said certain things. Because if it was censored, you have this whole thing about free speech, like people should be able to say what they want. However, you can't say anything against certain groups of people, and so it's quite a difficult thing to censor. So no, I don't think it should be censored. There's the Tory MP who's suing everyone on Twitter who alleged that he was a paedophile, so I think that will probably change things.
Twitter is instituting a new policy of blocking posts it deems racist. Is it okay for social media websites to pick and choose what can and can't be said?
There are 1 billion people on Facebook. There are more than 250 million tweets on Twitter every day. How do you police that? Should you even bother? People are being fined and even jailed for comments they've made online.
Many of the high-profile cases brought to trial so far use a little-known part of the law. Section 127 of the Communications Act makes it an offence to post menacing or grossly offensive material online.
Just about public figures, and it's not just about jokes. Police are now seeing a real increase in the number of general cases that are asked to investigate after threatening messages are posted on the internet.
I'm not really 100% on it, but I know you can get in trouble if you're cyberbullying, as it were. But people find out a lot more quickly nowadays, whereas just word of mouth before, wasn't it?
Newsnight asked every force for harassment cases involving Facebook and Twitter. In 2010, there were over 2,000 investigations, rising to almost 2,500 in 2011. That's now more than 50 a week across the UK.
They're a bit strict on photos, you know, that's like someone only has to complain about you and it's deleted off. I mean, it doesn't even have to be anything like risque or whatever, and it can get, if someone's got an opinion on it.
More with pictures, that you can't put pictures on because people always like say report, so, and they always get taken off. But I think with talking, like,
I don't like really refrain from saying anything.
No, if you want to say something, you say it. Like everyone, I think everyone does, especially on social media around these days.
Well, I think with Twitter and stuff like that, it's like, because I follow a lot of football players and stuff, and they like seem to get abuse all the time, but there's like, you can't stop people following you sort of thing, so you're just expected to take it basically. They could like put something in place where you could not let people follow you, as it were, sort of thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing that people use Facebook and Twitter and stuff to voice their opinions. I think in the heat of the moment as well, Facebook can be used quite like maliciously to kind of, you know, aim it at someone or a certain subject or topic or something. But again, you know, like I said, like if they're the kind of person that doesn't mind getting, you know, responses for their comments and things like that. But no, I think that it should be completely free what people say.
Should be guidelines, I suppose. So you can only put like certain things like swear words and stuff. Because I don't know what age you have to be on social media anymore.
Well, there's people as young as like 10 who go on like Facebook now.
My little cousin is, she's 14 now. She's had Facebook for about a year, I'd say. And I'm friends with her on Facebook, and I can even sense like bullying like on her and her friend. Not like severe bullying, but like the cliques of like girls that are all friends. And I think if you're younger and you have Facebook, because Facebook has a tendency to make you feel left out, I think sometimes.
I know my little sister, she's 8 and she's on it, she's on Facebook.
I think about 15 or something.
Well, yeah, exactly. I think there should be definitely higher restrictions for age limits. I don't think it's cracked down hard enough. I think you can put anything on Facebook. The government would say it's all words, like to us it just be all words, we'd just write it and nothing would be done. So they actually need to put words into action.
I know that you can block people, and I think you can report things to Facebook if they offend you or if they offend a certain religion.
I think they need a tougher crackdown on what you write on social media websites, because the things I see these days are just disgusting. And like, yeah, what do you think?